Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Coach's Tips. Today we're looking at the TRX suspension trainer and the impact it has on your core muscle activation. Okay, welcome back. So as I mentioned today, we are looking at the TRX suspension training system and its impact it has on your core musculature. Now, for starters, I'm really not a fan of the word core. It's one of those that has been overused by everybody in the fitness industry. We all have a midsection, we all have a trunk. It includes a lot of muscles. When you hear core, everyone instantly thinks of your abs and what you see, when really your core or midsection comes from about here and below your hips. So it includes a lot of muscles, and not just front. It's got a lot of your back muscles as well, glutes, erector spinae. Your quads are part of your core. There are a number of muscles that are included in your core. So from here on out, you will hear me say your midsection. But regardless, the study today, it is called The Effect of Using a Suspension Training System on Muscle Activation During the Performance of a Front Plank Exercise. It was published back in May of 2014 in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research. So what did they do? They compared 4 different types of planks. First plank was your standard plank. Both your arms and feet were on the ground and your elbows under your shoulders. They did that plank and they compared muscle activation between your rectus femoris, rectus abdominis, your external obliques, and your serratus anterior. If I'm not mistaken. If I am, I will put that in the description down below. But regardless, the other 3 exercises they compared were feet in the TRX, then hands in the TRX, and they actually had set up a double TRX and put both hands and feet in, and they measured which one would have the highest level of muscle activity in those muscles I just mentioned. So who did they use? These were not untrained individuals. These were university-age male and female students with a minimum number of resistance training experience, and also they needed to demonstrate the ability to perform these exercises correctly before they did the testing. So what did they find? They found that hands in the TRX had the highest level of rectus abdominis and external oblique muscular activation. That's pretty fantastic because, and even in the study, they thought this as well, that both hands and feet in would have the highest level of muscle activity, but it wasn't. It was hands in the TRX. So next, point 2, why do we need to know this? Why does it matter? Why is the TRX, and why do I enjoy the TRX so much? Side note, if you haven't noticed, most of my videos over the last few years on YouTube have been using the TRX. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I use it on a regular basis. So, but why? If you can read my point under there, it says isometric training. Dr. Stuart McGill, Dr. Back Health, he has done a number of studies on what's important for back health and transfer of strength. And what he's found is that increasing your torso stiffness is best for improving your lifts. I've talked about it in a previous video. I will link that down below as well. And the best way to increase your torso stiffness, which increases your strength and your lifts, is isometric training. So what we're doing here is that we're resisting movement, we're resisting rotation, and we are resisting flexion and extension of our spine. And no better exercise than the 4 compared in the study to do that with than hands in the TRX. So that's it today. Hopefully a quick one. Tried to keep this one to under 4 minutes, and it looks like I've done that this time. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like, share, and subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see you next time.